since you guys play this on What the Podcast, we figured we'd bring these out. These are PodDecks. We're going to do some rapid fire ones.
What would be your best day ever?
I would wake up to coffee like there. Like ready to go. And I would spend the whole day probably with Jordan. Lunch with like all my good friends, which would include like anybody that you've seen on any of these shows and plus like a couple more, you know. And then this is where it gets great. I would walk into Lip Sync Battle with like a full production team. So like nobody that I knew was running anything. They were all just there to have a good time. And like production would be like ready to go and they would somehow know everything and jump on stage and host full lip sync, like start to finish with all my friends. When the show was over, we'd all just have a bunch of drinks and hang out until we all were too tired to do it anymore.
I love that. That sounds, I'm in.
So cool.
Let's do it next year. What are you most excited about right now?
I'm most excited for my fiance to move back to California. I was just like...
I love how much you love her.
I've been thinking about it for the last couple of days. I'm excited for that, and I'm also just excited to get married, which we're doing in May.
He getting married. So many weddings. Jeez.
You're getting married, too.
I'm getting married. My brother's getting married. Anna, you'll be at my wedding. She's
Excited
the ring bearer.
Oh, you are?
I haven't told
The
her yet.
ring bear.
She's going to be dressed up as a bear.
Now
That's
that's kind of the thing.
I pitched that idea to Megan, and she said no.
So,
just someone dressed up as a bear.
Dragging the whole, the whole thing down. You know what I'm
Did
saying?
I tell you my Bert and Ernie bit?
No, of course you haven't.
I'm derailing the conversation real quick.
What's important?
So me and Megan met at
As
SeaWorld.
Bert and
We
Ernie.
worked at SeaWorld San Diego.
I've seen the photo.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Worked in the Sesame Street area. Good friends with Bert and Ernie.
Mm-hmm.
Good friends.
And I was saying to her, like, you can have like the Sesame Street characters come to an event. They could be a special event kind of thing.
See where you're going
like
with
make
this.
a wish or something like that, or
I love this.
special events. And I said, wouldn't it be crazy that if like during the middle of the party, after dinner and everything, everyone's dancing and stuff like that, everyone has had a drink or so, and it's a
I will.
And you will. Lights, dark, everything's going crazy, and then all of a sudden, like, you saw Bert and Ernie just walk through the crowd at one point.
Joins the dance floor,
and
now
then leaves. And then all of a sudden,
I love that.
And then all of a sudden,
like a fever dream.
like they're gone. And then like the next couple days, people are like, yeah, that was a crazy wedding. All these lights, the cake was great. And then Bert and Ernie were there. And then a couple of people that were planted go, what did you say?
Yeah,
that were
That
planted.
never happened.
it's important that they were planted up.
Yeah, the sober folk in the crowd.
I just
that
love
were like,
that so much.
hey,
Just like
we're
a run through, you know what I'm saying?
just like, hey,
Just like,
hey, tell us about the party. And then the next day, so that never happened. She exited that one too.
I think you would surprisingly get a lot of people that would doubt themselves and thinking that they saw it.
And that's the point, John.
I know.
That's what I want.
I know, and that's kind of the scariest part.
Could you imagine? Just for someone's wedding in the future, if you're planning to get married at some point in the next 5 years,
Bert and Ernie.
Bert and Ernie. There you go.
So the question is,
it doesn't have to be. It could be Big Bird. Just get a bigger venue.
Technically, if you don't hire them, and you don't know that it's coming, I mean, is it really your fault?
Is it your fever
If
dream?
somebody came.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if somebody were to hire Bert and Ernie to run through your wedding,
I'm just saying that'd be crazy, unless.
I mean, I'm not above it, truly.
John, you don't have to get me a gift.
I'm just gonna get you a card. In the card, I'll just write like, you know what I got. You know what I'm saying? You understand. I didn't get you something. I got you an experience.
Someone.
You'll know when it comes.
Someone. Yeah, that's really what it is.
I got you an experience.
I got you something you'll never forget.
Here you go. Also, can you tell me how to get
How to get
to my street?
How to get to my street.